Hello guys, welcome to 5 Step Anything, and today we are making a fantasy LED lamp. So guys, this is a really simple project and anyone can do it in just 5 steps. In step 1, we would be collecting the basic materials required. So you would be needing a white translucent plastic jar. Scrape the stickers off with water. Some thick red papers. Pencils, cutters and scissors, or an X-Acto knife. I also have some other colored papers, though I am not using them because red looks good. In step 2, we would be cutting out the papers and drawing. So first cut out the paper of right dimensions, exclude the threading area. So I am first marking and then I will cut it out. So this is how it looks and it fits really well. Now that we have cut our paper out, we would start with the drawing. I would be drawing a deer in its background of the trees and bushes. So this is how it looks like. Let's move on to step 3. In this step, we will cut out our drawing and paste it to the jar. To cut out our drawing, we would use a cutter or an X-Acto knife and scissors. Do not forget to place a drawing board or a thick cardboard under your paper so that you do not end up messing your table. This step requires patience because you have to ensure that you do not mess up your drawing. So I have finished with the cutout and the final cutout looks like this. On white background it looks like this. I have scraped off green paint to avoid blocking light. To stick the cutout to the jar, we would need a synthetic brush and some PVC glue. The reason why we are using PVC glue is that it is specialized to stick plastic surfaces to surfaces like wood, and paper has a texture really similar to wood. To stick the cutout, apply glue vertically part by part and then stick it to the jar part by part. Do not apply the glue all together to avoid a mess. This is how it looks like. So let's move to step 4 where we would be making the lighting systems. If you choose to use a plain white light, it would look like this. I would be using 4 red and 4 yellow LEDs. You can use LED strips too because they are really handy, but if you do not have access to them, you will need some thin wires, a soldering gun and stand, soldering iron, some soldering flux. If you choose to use a battery, you will need a 9-volt battery, a battery connector, and a switch. So the circuit diagram looks somewhat like this, where 8 LEDs would be connected in parallel to a power source. While connecting the LEDs, make sure that you put 4 red and 4 yellow LEDs simultaneously. To place the LEDs in the jar, use thin strips cut out of packaging cardboard. Just stick the LEDs to the strips and stick it in the jar as shown. Follow this pattern so you do not block any light that will pass through the sides. In step 5, we would be making the power source. I chose not to use a battery so that I do not have to change it from time to time. So if you want to follow my method, you would need a mobile charger. What is at the other end doesn't really matter because it will be cut off. So after you cut off, keep the red and black wires longer and slice their ends. White and green wires do not have any purpose here. The adapter should have an output of about 5 volts. Anything too much would destroy our circuit. So connect the red and black wires as positive and negative respectively. Put some paper at the top so that the outline of the cardboard isn't seen. Cut a slit in the lid to pass the cable. Pass the cable carefully without damaging it. Pass the cable from inside to outside. After you pass the cable, screw the lid to complete the project. So our project is complete and this is how it looks like. The LED lamp that we just built looks good in the video and it looks even more awesome in real life. This is a really simple project guys, and I recommend that try this. So as we finished our project, let's move on to today's whiz quiz. As the theme of the month is art, today's question says, following are the pictures of famous artists. Which of these artists has painted the water lily pond? If you know the answer guys, then comment in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching guys. Like, share and hit subscribe. Press the bell icon to get notified about my videos before anyone else. Like my page on Facebook and follow me on Instagram to know about my projects before they are released on YouTube. For contacting and enquiries, you can message me on Facebook or Instagram, or you can mail me. All links are placed in the description box down below.